What is up, YouTube? So I'm heading over to my home gym now in a couple minutes when I finish my pre-workout, and I'm going to be training some hamstrings and calves. My dumbass forgot to clean my shaker cups, so I'm drinking my pre-workout in a solo cup. I hope it's not clumpy and gross at the bottom, but we'll see. But anyway, hamstrings. I'm pretty happy to train them at my home gym today. The past few weeks I've been training them at Planet Fitness, and there's nothing wrong with Planet Fitness, but it's just a lack of hamstring equipment at the one that I go to. There's only a seated hamstring curl machine and a Smith machine for RDLs. And I could do like high foot placement on the leg press, but honestly, with only 3 movements, you could still get a great hamstring workout, but basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm just happy to go to my home gym because they have access to more equipment for hamstrings. Um, so yeah, and honestly, with the whole seated hamstring machine, I don't think I'd even do it today because my quads are still super duper sore, and the pressure of that pad on the top that kind of keeps your legs from going up when you curl the weight down, it would probably irritate my quads and just be really uncomfortable. And that's not something that's going to necessarily injure me, but it's just really uncomfortable, and my whole mentality towards the movement might be off because I'm worried about, like, I'm physically being hurt by the pressure that's on my quads, and I'm also trying to focus on my hamstrings. So just all in all, it's better that I'm going to my home gym where I have access to more equipment. So yeah. Um, Basically, the way the workout's going to go, I'm probably going to start with some single leg hamstring curls. That's one of the different machines that my gym has. Probably try to get a really decent pump on there, maybe 3-4 sets to just really get my hamstrings going, get them, give them a nice pump. And then I'm probably gonna head over to a barbell, not Smith machine, but free weights. I'm gonna try to do some RDLs midway through the workout. Um, and then probably finish up with some Pit Shark RDLs too. That's another machine that my gym has that's really, really good for hamstrings. My gym does have a laying down hamstring curl machine, but again, that pressure on my quads might be a little uncomfortable. So I'll probably just stick to the single leg curls for like my hamstring like curling motion for today, and then I'll do a few variations of RDLs to really like stretch them out and pump them up that way too. So order of the workout, just to say it again: single leg hamstring curls on the machine, then some barbell RDLs, then some Pit Shark RDLs, and then back to the single leg hamstring curls just to wrap it all up. So it'll be like an RDL sandwich, I guess you could say. I don't know, but whatever. So yeah, that's basically how the workout's gonna go. Start with curls, RDLs in the middle, curls at the end. So yeah, I don't think there's anything really else to talk about. I'm just gonna finish up the pre-workout now, head over, and I'll see you for the first working set of hamstrings. Peace out.
What's going on, everybody? So right here, I'm starting off with some single leg hamstring curls. I'm going pretty light on these. I don't want to go too heavy because I don't want to fry my hamstrings right off the bat. I think there's about 40 to 50 pounds loaded on the machine right now. When performing this hamstring curl, I'm thinking of it just like I'm training biceps. Really just trying to get a good squeeze at the top and then get a nice stretch at the bottom. When I'm actually doing the motion of getting of like kind of curling my leg up, I'm trying not to curl too fast because if I did curl too fast, the pad would hit the back of my hamstring and then cause unnecessary momentum to drag it down. So I want to curl it up nice and controlled, squeeze at the top, and then get a nice stretch on the way down. You'll see that I am leaning forward onto the machine, and what this is doing is just automatically stretching out my hamstring since I'm leaning forward. So it just makes the stretch at the bottom of the movement feel a lot nicer. This is the second work set here. I think I upped the weight just a little bit. But again, on here, I'm not trying to completely fry my hamstrings right away because I have some heavy RDLs to do after. Again, getting a nice squeeze and a good stretch at the bottom. These felt really nice today. It was definitely nice being back at the home gym to train hamstrings today because I missed this machine. So I just wrapped up over there. Now moving into some heavy barbell RDLs. I think I got 315 loaded on the bar right here. I believe I got 11 reps over here. Get a nice good stretch at the bottom and then squeeze my glutes at the top to just complete the rep. You'll see me kind of hold the weight at the bottom just to really hold that stretch for a couple seconds and then continue the movement. These felt really nice. I only did 2 sets over here. I did a top set, which you're seeing right now, and then I did a pump set after. So top set meaning I went heavy for as many reps as possible, and then the pump set, I dropped it to 225, so 90 pounds less for 15 reps. Again, for that set, I was mainly just going for a pump. This set, I'm really trying to go heavy and go for a pump, and also really fatiguing the muscle. Getting a nice stretch at the bottom, and then a good squeeze at the top. These felt super duper nice. I also didn't have a belt on. I just tried to keep my core tight the entire time. Now moving into some Pit Shark RDLs. Pretty much the same feeling as the last one, just on a machine rather than free weight. And these felt really, really nice. Again, getting a real nice stretch at the bottom. If you've ever used this machine before, you'll know that it really drags you down, and it just creates a lot of nice tension on my hamstrings. Same mindset on these as the barbell, just getting a nice stretch and then a good squeeze at the top. Believe I got about 15 reps here or so. Yeah. After this set, I believe this is the first work set I recorded. After this set, I upped the weight to 3 plates and a 25 on each side, and I believe I got 10 or 12 reps, so a little bit less volume, but it was a bit heavier, so that's normal, I guess you can say. And then after this, I moved back over to the single leg hamstring curls just to wrap up the hamstring workout. Typically, I wouldn't do RDLs or any sort of deadlift in regular shoes like I'm using right here, but I did forget all of my flat shoes at home, so I had no choice. Could have worked out barefoot, but I don't know. I just kind of decided to keep the shoes on. Now moving back into some single leg hamstring curls. Like I said, I lightened the weight even more than when I started. Again, my hamstrings are fried at this point, and I'm just really trying to finish them off. Just really try to put the icing on the cake, I guess you can say. Just wrapping up this hamstring workout. Again, getting a really good squeeze at the top, holding my leg up there, and then getting a nice stretch at the bottom. I believe I did a rest pause set here, meaning I did as many reps as possible, and then I waited 20 seconds or so to go again. Oh, never mind. I did a drop set. I'm sorry. Yeah, just again a drop set. Just did as many reps as I could with a heavier weight, and I think I cut the weight in half now just to really finish the pump on the hamstrings. If it was a rest pause, what a rest pause set is just one set comprised of 3 mini sets where you go to failure for each of the rounds. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. See you in the car.
Alright, so this is actually the next day that I'm doing this post-workout talk for the hamstring video. As of right now, my hamstrings are friggin' fried, so very successful workout. Yesterday after the workout, I had a pretty busy day, honestly. Yeah, just a bunch of things I had to get done. So I didn't really have the chance to pick up the camera and do the post-workout talk. But all in all, it was a great hamstring workout. Like I mentioned a few seconds ago, my hamstrings are really, really sore right now. I started with that single leg hamstring curl machine. It was really, really nice. I was able to go curl it nice and controlled, get a real good squeeze at the top, and then let it down nice and slow. And the way that I positioned myself, I tried to lean forward to create more of a stretch on my hamstring. That way it like really stretched out my hamstring at the bottom of the rep, and I got a really good squeeze at the top. Then from there, I went into 2 sets of barbell RDLs. I filmed I filmed one of the 2 sets. For my top set, I did 315 for 11 reps, and then I did a pump set after that. So basically, the mindset behind those sets is there's 2 work sets, one of which is a top set where you go all out with a heavy weight, and then the set after that is you drop it by quite a bit, and you just pump out as many reps as possible and go for more slow and controlled. That way you get the best of both worlds. You get to go heavy, and you get to go more slow and controlled for the pump. So those style of sets are definitely going to be making an appearance in many workouts to come. I just really like the way they feel. I just started doing them on my chest day a few days ago, so they're definitely going to start to make appearances in the videos to come. So yeah, and then from there I went over to the Pit Shark. I did 3 plates on each side for the one that I filmed. Again, felt really, really nice. If you've ever used a Pit Shark before, you know that it really drags you down at the bottom. So you get a really nice stretch at the bottom, and it's a very smooth machine for the concentric motion. So very, very good work there. And then I just finished off back with 1 to 2, I think it was only 1 set of hamstring curls to all out failure. I believe I did a cluster set, and basically what a cluster set is it's kind of like a rest pause where it's like a set comprised of 3 mini sets. But the reps are more planned out. And what I did was I picked a weight that I could probably get for about 12 reps. And instead of doing all 12 at the same time, I did a rep scheme of 8, 5, and 3. So 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 3 is 16. So instead of only doing 12 reps, I did 16 total reps, but over the course of like 3 mini sets. So it's just a way to push past failure, and it's just a way to get a different type of muscle fatigue. So again, those felt really, really nice. Then I just finished off with 5 sets of seated calf raises, and I haven't used that machine in a while because I've been going to Planet Fitness and I was using their calf press machine, and I honestly friggin' hate theirs. I mean, it feels good in the moment, but it never gets me sore the next day. This seated hamstring not seated hamstring, I'm sorry. This seated calf machine that I did yesterday absolutely fried my calves. So, workout was great. Um, and yeah, I'm filming an arm workout later. Today was supposed to be a rest day, but um, the way that my week works next week, it makes more sense for me to take a rest day on Tuesday and then um, train arms today. So it just made more sense. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, for me today, but for you guys, I'll see you all tomorrow for arms. Peace out.